Hey RogueTech fans, it's here! We've finally reached Close the Gate, the final mission in the chain that started all that long time ago with, what did it even start with? Simple greeting, there we go. And this time we're against zombie mechs. And, it says it's a long engagement length, consecutive deployments. Well, let's do it. Admittedly, the last mission we even face super heavy zombies. That'll be fun. Okay, high orbit, close the gate, let's see what they say. We are with Agent X again. So there's been 37,000 plus mistakes. Oh, okay. that's quite a lot of different subjects they've gone through to finally reach this one that is really, really bad. And by really bad, I mean these AIs, they've taken over the mechs, they've taken over vehicles, and they've made them nigh on indestructible. Hey, that'd be great. well played, Agent X. So yeah, as you can see, Comstar once again. Oh dear. What can we say about them really? It's Electo, there she is. And this is actually a picture based on our real Electo holding a gun. So yep, there we go. So Lady Electo in game is really Lady Electo from Discord. So anyway, we get to go and team up with Lady Electo for some of this. We also get to see the Duchess, who really does not like Electo. I guess she was told off for doing, perhaps, I don't know, perhaps she didn't include logs in a report once when she opened the ticket. Who knows? Right, so we're going to mount up. We're going to split the we're going to be going with both Comstar and the Pirate Queen. So yeah, lots and lots going on. Let's see what the first mission brings us. Okay, so close the gate. It is difficulty 3 orange skulls, so that's difficulty 16. First one is a simple battle. Yeah, simple. Let's see. Okay, usual maximum salvage. Actually, the advantage of zombies, when you choose maximum salvage, you tend to get more parts and more gear because it gets repaired so often. So by the time you eventually take it down, it's usually a single engine crit that finishes them off, or a dead pilot. So, you know, it's well worth doing that. Unfortunately, we're only allowed 4 units against zombies. Ugh. So what are we going to take? I think we'll just take pretty much what's there. There's no point taking bringing airstrikes because it's not going to give us a big advantage. The only reason we usually take airstrikes is because you can destroy the mechs from the back. It really won't matter. So what we've got 1 railgun, and we've got 3 other units that can headshot. So between these 4, and given that they are all super heavy, so a little bit overkill for the design of the mission, having said that, we are actually matching the difficulty. It should be fairly easy. This mission can be done with other units. I've done it before with mostly 55-ton lambs. So, you know, don't feel afraid to do it. Just make sure that if you do it, you've got something that can actually go an engine crit, because most of these will not have tack resistance. If they do, you're in a bit more trouble. So also bring something much more powerful like Hellfires if you're bringing lambs. But yeah, engine crits or headshots. Those are your 2 main ways of taking these guys down. Let's drop. Okay, here we go. We're going to be giving the zombies with a little bit of gentleness during this first mission, just to get us used to the fact that these darn things can't die.
Command interface initiated.
Now, until recently, this could have a little bit of a bug whereby if you faced a zombie battle armor, it literally could not die. So, let's see what we're up against, and let's hope we can actually kill them. Ooh, doesn't look too bad. Berserker, Commando, Kabuto. What's Kabuto?
Reporting. Minimal damage.
Oh, I still really need to get these black roses to have some sort of hard gel. It's funny, this season I've really enjoyed having hard gel on my units. I kind of wonder if the new wishes are actually making me a little bit soft.
So good.
Ooh, that hurt.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Okay, I think it looks like we're up against 8 different units. So we're going to have... Oh, yep, there you go. There's the second reinforcement lance. So 8 mechs that we're going to have to take down. Now, I did mention this in the last video, there are basically 2 ways of destroying these mechs. You either kill the pilot, so you can shoot them in the head, you can knock them down a lot of times, make them bleed out, or you have to actually engine crit the mech to death. Obviously, that means hitting the central torso. Now, the really weird thing about zombies, the moment that CT goes down to what would have been 0, they fully repair. And when I say fully repair, they regain everything. All of their armour, all of their structure, all of their weapons and ammo. So, you know, it's a bit of a pain. The number of times you can knock these guys down and they just keep getting back up.
What's up, boss?
Now, one thing that we do have with zombie mechs, if you keep knocking them down and they're on the ground already and then you take out their central torso, they will stand up and will immediately fall back down again. Now this turn we do not have sensors, so they are offline, so let's see who we can actually get a decent shot on. So I don't really want to waste these initial 2. Ooh, we could take a shot back here. It's a little bit risky because we've got our own mech in there. But yeah, I think we're going to shoot this enforcer, so that you can about to see what happens when you shoot a zombie. So what we've done there, we've actually taken its CT straight out. So you'll notice that because its CT has gone and it's done its emergency repairs, it has fallen over. But if we now look at this thing when we get a chance, just wait for the Kingfisher to stop shooting me.
Minimum damage. This guy's...
Right, so we're going to look at this enforcer. Huh, look at that, we took out its CT and it's fully repaired, plus taken a little bit damage from falling. But you will notice we did manage to get this pilot to start bleeding out. Now, zombies can't eject. They will be there until they're either fully bled out or dead. So we've still got work to do with that enforcer, and we've still got work to do with every other unit on the battlefield. Okay, let's take ourselves back a little bit with Newisher C. We're going to have to split our force between these 2 different lances. Oh, what should we take out? I think the enforcer is the most dangerous, but unfortunately it's just out of standard range, so I really want to make sure we get it. I don't know. I'll tell you what, while this one's on the ground, we may as well take a shot at that, or we can instead take a shot at the Kintaro. The Kintaro's a better one. It's on its feet, so we're going to try and headshot this guy. And let's see if we can take it out of action straight away. No, we did not. We have managed to take its central torso down, but that means we've still got a bit of work to do there.
How can I help?
I think we'll move the B facing that direction as well. You notice I'm putting myself in trees so that I get a little bit more defense because they've all got shields, so much better. Okay, I'm going to use this one against the enforcer. Now what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to target its CT again. It could cause engine crits, but more importantly, if it takes it down to 0, it'll stand up and fall down straight away again, so it'll end its turn immediately. There we go, we've seen emergency repairs has now happened for this Kintaro, so I know this one is essentially out of action because it's going to stand up, fall back down and hopefully finish killing that pilot.
Right here.
Right, so we've now got some other units in front of us, so we'll move the Newisher Prime forward. You'll notice what I've done for this mission, I've taken some of my pilots that aren't as familiar with these units, because basically I know the next missions get harder and I want the better pilots. Right, so we could on the Hollander, we could either go for the head or the CT. We're going to go for the central, for the head I think. We can do damage shots because it will do that bit more to it, or we can do standard. We'll just do standard, it'll be fine I'm sure. Where did we hit? No, we didn't get the head. Yeah, I mean, you can see how frustrating it is. You can do things like cause ammo explosions and stuff like that on these guys. It just depends where you hit. I'm still not sure if it's best to go for heads or is it best to just keep shooting those central torsos out and make them fall. For now I'm going to attempt headshots, but we'll have to have a look and see how it goes. They are really hard to fight. But then when we had the Halloween event where we had a special entire planet just full of zombies, I fought so many zombie missions there because I was gathering loads and loads of the zombie parts. You can actually do the same on Caesar's Crown. I forgot to say that. Once you have a Caesar's Crown unlocked, any of the missions can be against zombies. And if they're high enough difficulty, you get a zombie loot box when you complete them successfully. What does the zombie loot box contain? A whole range of unique stuff. You can get infected myoma, you can get dead legs, you can get bone claws. Honestly, some of the stuff is just brilliant, but it will take you so long to gather. You'll only ever pick up a single piece of equipment every single time you do a mission, so don't expect it to be quick. Right, so we're now on to Ajax. I think we're going to fire off a couple of shots. We haven't actually seen either of these two go. The Kingfisher, I think, and the Kintaro. Let's fire a shot at each of those two and hopefully we'll core them. No, you see, we'll probably find with the Kingfisher it's just we got a normal knockdown on the Kintaro, which is good. We'll have a look what we've done. You see the Kingfisher is taken straight down to 1 point of damage. That's good. The Kintaro is now bleeding out, so that's going to be another mech out of action. We didn't actually get any crits, unfortunately, on the Kingfisher, which is a bit of a shame. What do we do on the Kintaro? Oh, the Kintaro has done emergency repairs as well. So that means it's not only fallen down, it's done emergency repairs on the ground, so just like the Enforcer, it will stand up and fall straight back down again. It's a bit like tub thumping by Chumbawamba, isn't it? You could sing that while fighting zombies, and it kind of seems quite appropriate. Right, we're going to go for the Kingfisher, I think, so we're going to move in closer so that we can get a decent shot at it. We've also got this little wasp here that I have to be a bit cautious about. It shouldn't do much damage to me. Okay, we can get some decent shots here on the Kingfisher. Hopefully we can take out its head. Did we head hit? We've caused emergency repairs. So it will now fall over. The pilot has been hurt, so hopefully we'll be more damage when he's on the ground. 2 out of 3. He's almost there, but he's not yet bleeding, and he repaired standing up. So that means he will stand up as normal and fight as normal. Right, so moving forward with new issue B. Because we know this Kingfisher is going to stand back up again, I'm going to just aim at its central torso. If we can take it out of action, I think we'll put the PPC capacitor on, maximise the damage we can do. Then it means it too will stand up and fall straight back down again. We haven't quite done enough damage. Here we go, this is what I was talking about. So this Enforcer's up, he's going to attempt to move, and then he's going to go and fall straight back down again. And there he goes. One of the easiest ways of dealing with zombies. Ooh, look, he's reduced his bleeding time to just 4, and pilot just 2 out of 3. Excellent. Okay, so we know that the Kingfisher is going to be able to stand back up. And unfortunately we did not take him out, so what do? We've got all of these guys in front of me, and I'm a little bit concerned about the Hollander because those things are quite nasty. So we're just going to move up with a new issue prime. Change over to damage because it's going to be an easy shot because he's nice and close. I doubt we'll need the pulse module. Let's have a look. Ooh, 77. Yeah, we'll use the pulse module just to get the accuracy up. So we are going to go for the Hollander, and this time we're again going for the head. Let's hope we get a headshot. What happened there? Was he not... Ah, he wasn't a zombie. He's an F5. Oh, that makes life easier. Okay, so it's only a few of them on this side are zombies. So you'll notice the pilots, any that have got binary names, those are the zombies. I hadn't even realised that the other side they weren't. Let's have a look. What else have we got over here? I wonder how many of these others are not zombies. We don't know for the Kabuto. We can't see the pilots. I don't have enough sensor data. Okay, that one's a... No, that's an unknown as well. I think the Kabuto might well have been a zombie, but yeah, we did not have a zombie in the Hollander, which is brilliant, so that's one less. Oh, I knew this little guy would be a bit of a pain, but that's fine. As long as he's only hitting new wishes, they'll fully heal up. Right, so with that in mind, we're going to see if any of these will die straight away as well. I think I'm going to go for the Berserker. If he gets into melee, that could get quite nasty. Here comes the little Wasp. Oh, I'm going to have to deal with that thing. You see, the Wasp has got a zombie pilot because he's got a binary numbered pilot. I don't think the Berserker does. It doesn't have a name, unfortunately, for the pilot, so I'm not sure who's piloting it because the sensor data is just not enough at this stage. It's funny, I keep reminding myself I need to pack in a few more sensors in my mechs, and I always forget. It's like the only time I remember is when I'm on the battlefield and I'm thinking, oh, I wish I had better sensors. Because with those sensors, you'd be able to tell who was actually on board each one. Right. So, the new issue, it's going to shoot this Berserker in the head.
Guess I'll give it to him then.
Still don't know if he's a zombie or not. Oh, that's frustrating. We're going to take a step back because I really don't want to get into melee with the Berserker.
I'm going.
Okay, the Enforcer's getting up, but like we said last time, he is bleeding out, so he's going to be inaccurate, but he won't fall down again this time because he's already taken a fall. He went and shot his own Kintaro. Hey, nice shot, mate.
Under heavy fire.
I love it when they get friendly fire like that. How on earth did that? Oh, he shot him in the back. Even better.
Ready for orders.
Okay, what are we going to do? We are going to... We're going to aim for the Kingfisher because we know that thing's going to be standing up soon. So, I'm just going to try for the headshot again. Why am I doing offensive push? I don't need to do offensive push. It's already on the ground. And I can probably turn off my pulse module too. Yes, I can turn off my pulse module. It's good enough actually. Okay, here goes. Attempt a headshot again. We didn't cause it to do an emergency repair, so it's not going to fall over still. Ooh, look at that, that's so close. That's the only problem. When you've got zombie assault mechs, they're that little bit harder to get to fall over again.
Commander.
Okay, who are we going to shoot this time? Right, we're wondering if these guys are actually zombies or not. So, we're just going to plough into these two in front of us. We will use Warlord to increase the accuracy. And let's see if these guys both die.
Affirmative.
Yep, non-zombie. Excellent. Ah, fantastic. So it looks as though the only zombies are the reinforcements. The main lance hasn't actually got zombie pilots. I don't know if that's intentional or not, because to me, it says destroy the AI zombie lance, but maybe these are sort of like first generation zombies, and they haven't quite managed to fully integrate with the machines and cause them to regen. I don't know. I'll have a chat with the Kodo later and just check it's actually behaving as intended. Okay, so we've now got... I'm going to have to deal with this little thing. I don't like it being there. Right, we're going to go up behind it, we're going to kick it, we're going to fire a whole bunch of PPCs into its back, and I don't think it's going to be very happy about that. You see, we have not destroyed its leg, even though its leg has gone down to 1 point of damage. We have caused emergency repairs. We've actually caused emergency repairs twice. Now, I don't think it will automatically fall over because both were while it was standing. So let's see what happens next. We're having to wait for them to take their turn. Obviously, I've now turned my back on them with Newisher B, with Jamie's Newisher, so let's hope that's not a big mistake.
Damage minimal.
Okay.
Mostly missed.
Yeah, we're fine. I mean, they can't really do much damage. These guys are quite little, really, compared to the sort of size of my mechs. The only problem is my Black Rose still can't regenerate. Okay, so, basing the fact that all of the first lot were not zombies, I'm going to send a shot straight into the Berserker so we can finish it off. I'm also going to send a shot into this little guy. get the wasp down.
Engaging multiple targets.
Yep, that berserker is not a zombie. Okay, the wasp is falling again. Let's hope the pilot gets knocked out this time. Nope, but he has at least taken damage, so that's a start. Right, so Neuron's turn. What do we got? We can either go for the little guy in front, or we've got the Kintaro there. We said the Kintaro was bleeding out, didn't we?
Onward.
Let's see what we can do. Have we still got the Enforcer on the ground? No, he's back up. So we're going to still try and take out this Enforcer because we really need it out of action. I figure if I aim for the head, if one of the shots misses and hits the centre of torso, oh, that looks like, yep, headshot. He's down.
Yes, you are.
So that's actually the first zombie pilot we've managed to kill, and it's taken us this long. I mean, okay, we do have two that are bleeding out. You know, that little Enforcer I think only has like 1 turn left now, or maybe 2.
I'm listening.
I think we'll get Gremlin to finish off. Yeah, we'll just get her to kill the Berserker in front of her. That Berserker must have really good damage reduction. Look at that, only 57 points of damage. Amazing.
On the trigger.
Do they come with a shield, or do they come with some sort of armour that gives them really good protection?
How can I help?
Okay, we're going to use Jamie, I think, to take out this little guy. Oh, I feel sorry for him. This poor little wasp zombie on the ground is about to go and get a whole load of ERPPCs to the head.
Engaging target.
Okay, we've managed to hit the pilot, he's gone.
That's 1 less hostile on the field.
So that's 2 out of the 4 actual zombies are now down. And we're going to fire a, hopefully what will be a final railgun into that one. And we will take, I think we'll take the Kintaro, because I think that had the longest bleed time left.
Roger.
God, that Berserker is so tough. It's been a long time since I've used a Berserker. I do remember them, and they were good fun. Okay, the Kintaro is knocking down again. Hopefully the pilot is bleeding out. 2 turns to go, but still going. Ah, these things are so tough.
Orders?
Now you imagine doing this in a few, in a couple of missions time when we're against super heavy zombies. That's when it gets to become real fun. Right, pulse module on. I think we're up to damage. And we will again attempt to take out his head, and of course any shots to the chest are going to cause a repair and fall over. There goes the emergency repairs. We did not hit the head, but he will fall down and hopefully finish off the pilot. Now I'm thinking with Close the Gate I'm probably going to have to do this as more than 1 video, because it's quite a lot of long battles, unless you want like a 2-hour-long epic or something like that for the final, which nobody wants, do they? Okay, I'm turning off my pulse module because it's already starting to have a failure category, or failure chance. And we'll just fire once again all these supers at this really rather tough Berserker. God, he's still up. What am I going to do? Oh, we're just going to stand there.
Talk to me.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna get Jamie to take out the Berserker, because I've had enough of that unit now.
On my way.
Okay, so we have got, again, look at the damage reduction it's got. How much has it got? It doesn't actually say there, does it? Modifiers over on the left hand side. I don't know. It must have some. I'm really quite curious now.
Roger.
Okay, the Berserker is down.
Battle mech down.
Right, so who have we got next? We've still got this Kintaro. He's standing up, but I don't think he did an emergency repairs while on the ground, so we'll not fall straight back over. They've almost finished bleeding out, but not quite.
I live to serve.
Right, so we will, I think we'll just move in a bit closer, and we'll just shoot him from the side this time. Come on, we just need him to go down already. Can we turn our pulse module off? Yes, we can. We're again going to attempt for headshots. You know, he's done emergency repair, so he's fully repaired again, but hey, we can hopefully cause another one. We've got a lot of people shooting him. Just checking, we have got PPC capacitor is at risk of exploding, so we'll quickly turn that off before we move.
Aye, aye.
Okay, hopefully another attempt at shooting him in the head. Yay, there we go. Final zombie is down, so mission 1, a success.
Mission successful.
Okay, that's mission 1 done. We've got just over, well, 500,000 payment, and we should have a fair amount of loot to choose from because we had 4 actual zombies. Now the thing with the normal zombies, you'll notice like the little wasp, even though he got blown apart by railguns, we still got 3 parts. That's a standard thing for most zombie kills. Same with the Enforcer. We didn't do it with the other 2, but that just means that on the time that they died, something else blew up and destroyed the parts. Right, so what are we going to pick up? We're just going to pick up a little bit of, I don't know, we'll just grab some pieces. I'm taking those 2 Berserker because I was really impressed with their survivability. And that one. Okay, moving on to mission 2. Okay, we have a consecutive battle. This time we're going to be doing another battle. We're in the urban environment and we've got to choose a whole bunch of new mechs. So, urban, so it's going to be a little bit harder to fire. I'm thinking what we're going to do, we're going to take out the railguns, and I think I will put in our Long Tom mech. We'll give our pilots a rest, and this time we're going to bring in some of the best pilots that we've got. I'm hoping that I'll get a little bit of a gap in between these guys fighting and the next one, but we'll see. Probably not. Who else do I normally have? I've got Rain and Wraith. There we go. So that is our pilots. Let's deploy.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Okay, here we go. Another difficulty 16 battle against zombies. Now, one of the other tactics you can use against zombies quite successfully is to overheat them.
Initiated.
So obviously with my Long Toms, I've got Inferno shells. So if I can use them on some of the zombies, they're not going to actually be able to have a chance to shoot anyway, and when a zombie is overheated, or any mech is overheated, the ammo can explode, the pilot can take injuries, and so that's another way we can hopefully take some down. So what are we up against? It looks like we've got a group of 4 zombies at the base here, and we will have a... I'm sure there's going to be a reinforcement lance somewhere. I'm hoping this time we will see a load of them won't have the binaries, but oh no, it looks as though they are all binary pilots, so they are all zombies. Ugh, that's a shame. Okay, so what have we got? We've got a Wasplam, we've got a Hitman, we've got a Nightjar. Oh, I like Nightjars. Anubis, Wyvern, Medusa, a Xanthos. It's the first time I'll be facing a quad zombie.
Ha! Send me a real opponent.
Oh, that's quite a nice selection to fight against. So hopefully we can take these down a little bit quicker than the last mission. But the problem with any zombie is it's going to take time. They're not easy to fight. A lot of it is simply about can you out-survive them while they eventually have their pilots injured.
What can I do for you?
Okay, we're going to go straight forward. We're probably not going to use the pulse module this turn because obviously we do not have any sensors. Because they're offline, because this is like the rules of a standard mission.
Moving fast.
Okay, what accuracy we can get? 47 on him. Oh, is that the Wasplam? It is. In fact, I am going to use the pulse module after all. We can get that up to 82. We can get the Wasplam to 37. I think we'll just have a look at this. If we whack in the damage, we can do really high damage, and hopefully we'll just take him out. And 100 and... oh, there we go. He's only got 50 armor, 50 structure, so 106 damage. If any of them hit the central torso, that will at least knock him down once and start the injury. It would help if I hit though. Okay, you notice we can cause crits, but they will be repaired when they do one of their emergency repairs. And there's the second lance. Yep, we knew that was coming.
on you, Commander.
Okay, so we're gonna, I think we'll put ourselves into quad mode. We're gonna just disappear around the corner so that we're out of line of sight.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
And let's switch over to Inferno, as I said I was gonna do. Okay, the Xanthos is quite a long way off, so I think we'll just fire a couple of Infernos at him and start him cooking. Here comes the little wasp lamb. Right, so Harkonnen, what are we going to do with you? We'll do the same again, we'll run forward and hopefully we can finish this Hitman so it starts its first fall. Again, we'll switch over to damage. And yeah, we can't do a specific push shot, so we'll just shoot him and hope it hits him in the chest. It's hit every location. Oh no, it did. It got the central torso. There we go. First knockdown. He's at least injured, so we have made a good start on him.
Got something you want done?
Okay, it's Rain's turn. I think we're again gonna go straight after the Hitman, and hopefully this time we can aim at the head. I've put the PPC capacitor on. Do I need to do that? Not really. I'm going to turn the PPC capacitor straight back off. We're going to take a shot to the head. You'll notice his central torso is already badly damaged, so if even one of these hits, that would be an immediate emergency repair, so he'll fall straight back over again. What have we done? We have...
Solid connection on that one.
We got an emergency repairs, but unfortunately we missed the head. Okay, there's the Xanthos is firing at us now. He's already starting to overheat, so I think if we keep focusing on him with a few shells to overheat, that should get rid of him. That's one of the biggest mechs on the field, I think, isn't it? I'm just trying to think, is the Xanthos a heavy quad? I think it is. Okay, we still need to get rid of at least one of these mechs. We know the Hitman is going to be useless next turn because he's going to fall straight back over. I think we probably should try and shoot the Wasp out of the air. Ah, there's the Medusa. It's quite a long way off at the moment, so we don't really have to worry too much about that one. I just need to check though, is it next to an electrical transformer? Where's it gone? I've turned myself round. I can't see where he's gone now. Oh, it's because I'm looking at the wrong side of the map. I moved the mouse too fast. Okay, there it is. There's the Medusa. Let's have a look. I don't see... We have got an electrical transformer right there, so if he takes another step forward, I think we're going to target that. Okay. Right, Ether, what are you going to do with your... Why have I got Ether in... Oh, because Ether's normally one of my railgun pilots. So Ether is just going to shoot the Xanthos again to start pumping up the heat for that guy. There we go, we've shut him down, so that will be the start of the end of the Xanthos. Hopefully the pilot will start taking damage, and then it'll kill him before he gets up again. Right, so as I said, we know the Hitman's down. So I'm going to move across to the side here and take out, is that a Wyvern that we had down to our left? It's a Thorn. Okay, we're going to try and aim for the head on the Thorn. We're using maximum damage shots so that it will punch straight through any location that's hit and cause crits hopefully. The pilot's dead. That's one of the 8 zombies gone. So the Hitman's standing, it will move. If it's got ace pilot, unfortunately they sometimes shoot and then move and fall down. This one's going to instead just either stand still and fall, or he's going to move and fall. Oh, the suspense is killing me. Come on, Hitman, take your move. Here it goes, it's limping over that way, and crunch. Eventually crunch. I think I must have damaged some of its legs because it didn't move very fast just then, but over it goes. 2 out of 3 injuries are done now on the Hitman, so that's good.
I hear ya.
We probably ought to make sure we actually take the Hitman out this turn. I'm going to have to go down there with standard shots because otherwise I'm not going to be in range of anything.
Sprinting.
So we'll switch to standard. What have we got here? We have got the Wasp Lamb. So again, we're going to aim at the pilot here. Hopefully we can take them out. 64 damage should be, yes, it should be enough to do it in one go.
Special delivery!
Of course, we've got to actually hit the head first. We've done an emergency repair, so it's going to crash to the floor.
Yeah, critical hit.
I've always thought lambs, if they fall from the sky, should take a lot more damage than that. It looks like he unfortunately survived the fall. Ah, typical. Now, where is that Anubis? Is that near the electrical transformer that we were looking at a minute ago? Where are we looking? I can't actually see the Anubis. He's got to be over there somewhere, but those things are so stealthy. Again, I'm telling myself, more sensors. Remember to do it when you've still got the mech lab in front of you. Honestly, you'd think I hadn't played this game before at times, wouldn't you? Right, so we're going to run forward and we're going to target the wasp lamb with everything we've got with these ERPPCs. Again, we're aiming for the head. We know that if it hits the torso a couple of times, it'll be an emergency repair, so it'll fall straight back over. We have done that, emergency repairs, so we know the wasp lamb is not getting up this turn. Okay, the wyvern over to the left is firing. Let's have a look and see if it's got closer to that electrical transformer. That's the Medusa, wasn't it?
Power-up detected.
Okay, the Xanthos has failed his second stand-up, but he hasn't unfortunately taken any pilot damage. Oh, I was hoping it would cook him. Well, we'll make sure we get him this next turn. Okay, we're running forward this time. I'm going to make sure I shoot the... whatever that was that fell over. I've lost track. The Hitman. The Hitman, indeed. We'll put it back onto damage. I think we can safely turn off the pulse module. And we'll just aim for the head again. And again, if it hits the central torso, we'll just make it fall straight back over again. Emergency repairs have been done, so he'll stand up. He's only got one more fall over, well, one more point of consciousness, and that will be the Hitman hopefully out of action.
Waiting for orders.
Right, so move the ERPPC forward. We know that the wasp is going to stand back up, but I'm going to aim at the head anyway while he's still on the ground. We did not call an emergency repair, so that's absolutely fine. It means when he stands up, he'll be quite easy to do. I'm just wondering where I need to go now, because we've got all of the other units over there. I'm gonna hold off with Harkonnen, so that we can see if one of those needs to be knocked back down to the ground again. Okay, that wyvern's moved there. I'm gonna probably lob a shell from ether. Ah, do I wait or not? Because we've got the wyvern in there, we've got the Medusa there, and I think the little Anubis is somewhere around here, so I think I'm going to lob a high explosive towards that, and another. We're going to, of course, go and cook our Xanthos a bit more, poor guy. So that one will be at the Xanthos, and this one will actually be targeting the electrical transformer. Now, electrical transformers are risky because that bolt of electricity can travel miles. Sometimes it just catches stuff nearby. Hopefully mine are far enough away to not get hit by it. Let's find out. Does it hit any of the targets? There goes the Anubis, there goes the Nightjar. They've taken massive damage. That's and the Wyvern too. That's exactly what we were looking for. Oh, those electrical transformers when they go off right are brilliant. It's also taken down a lot of the buildings, so it should give me a nice clear line of sight. I think we'll probably try and take out the Medusa. Okay, Harkonnen, what can you see? It's changing back to range so that we can get the maximum range so we can see what we can shoot. I think we'll just move forward to here. What can we see? We can see the Wyvern. Okay. I doubt we can get it with standard shots. We can get it with standard, even better. Okay, so we're doing standard shots. We're going to attempt to headshot the Wyvern because, again, we need to take it down fast, but hopefully it will just cause an emergency repairs, if not a headshot. No emergency repairs this time, but he's getting close. Right, Hitman's back on his feet. Hopefully once he's moved he will fall over, and that will be the end of the Hitman. Where's he going? I've lost him. There he is. He's falling, and he's out. He's gone. He's knocked himself out. I'm not sure how an AI knocks itself out, but I'm not complaining. It does. Okay, the Xanthos has fallen. That's interesting. And the Xanthos is gone too. He's knocked out with the heat. Excellent. Right, so we know we've still got the Wasp Lamb there, so we're going to just wander forwards a little bit there with Wraith and hopefully finish this Wasp Lamb off. We don't need the pulse module because it's a nice easy shot. It's on the ground. Look at the state of this thing. One more head hit and I think it's long gone. Okay, it's done an emergency repairs. It's done 2 emergency repairs. It'll fall over. But unfortunately we did not hit that head. This is... It can be painful when you're fighting these guys because the amount of times you just keep hitting them and they just keep on getting back up. You got to feel sorry for Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. I mean, at least their zombies died with one single head hit. These you can sometimes hit them so many times they just will not die. Okay, Nightjar, let's see if we can take you out of action. We've got good accuracy, we've got 64 points of damage, that should be enough if we can get it to hit the head. Oh, ammo explosion, it's damaged him. Is it knocked him over? No, he hasn't done a repair. Okay, we've also got the Medusa there. Where is the Anubis hiding? It's got to be around here somewhere, but we just cannot see it yet. Okay, the Medusa's taken its turn. I mean, they don't stand a chance against my new wishes. You know, the amount of repair that these guys can do with the limited damage that smaller mechs like these, it's fine. Might be different with the last mission. We'll be fighting 110 ton super heavy zombies. That's always a fun mission to play. I say fun, but you know what I mean. Okay, what are we doing? We're going to put the PPC capacitor on, and we are taking out the Medusa this time. Let's see if we can get a headshot. We did not, but we managed to get emergency repairs, so it's falling over. I'm definitely going to split this into 2 different videos, part 1, part 2, because
I hear ya.
The last mission's long and we're not even there yet. So Infernos have worked really well so far. I'm thinking we'll go after the Night Gyre. We'll fire a couple of Infernos at that one. It'll start it heating up. Hopefully it'll knock him down as well. No, it didn't knock him down, but it'll make him easier to kill. Okay, the Wasp is up. Let's see if it falls again. Camera's moved itself away from him. Here he is. He's jumping, he's falling. And will it finish off the pilot? No, he avoided the injury again. Oh, this is the other frustrating thing. First time I ever did this mission, it was before pilots could avoid injury on falling, and so it was much easier to take them out. Now they can avoid the injuries, it means you can knock them over so many times before they finally hit the 3. Thankfully zombies, they only ever need 3 points to knock them out. If it was more, we'd be in huge trouble. Can you imagine if it was 8? How many times would we have to knock over a single zombie before it finally was finished off?
Roger.
Okay, moving Harkonnen forward. I'm going to give him Vigilance as well this turn, so it gives a bit of extra protection because he is getting shot quite a lot. There is the Anubis. Let's take it down. We're going to go for damage because hopefully it will do masses of damage to it. And let's see what we can do. We haven't hit the head, but we have caused emergency repairs. So that's falling over once. Okay, that's good. He's bleeding out. 1 out of 3 of his threshold for being knocked out has been done. We're going to just have to keep shooting this Wasp and take it down again. It seems like such a waste of firepower when all we need is to hit that head once more or for him to take 1 more point of damage. We've missed the head, but we've caused emergency repairs, so he'll be up, he'll be down, and then maybe this time he'll actually be down. These Super Soakers are really kind of cool. They're like super fluid guns, so they spray fluid everywhere. Quite a nice little add-on there for the Quick Cell team.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, ERPPC time. What are we going to fire at? We're going to put Vigilance on, I think. Yes, we are. And I think we're going to have to try and take down the Wyvern because this should cause it to have emergency repairs at the very least. We've hit the pilot. He's down. Excellent. That's one more zombie down. We've only got 4 to go. 4 down, 4 to go. Halfway, finally. Okay. I'm going to once again shoot at the Nightjar with a couple of Infernos. And hopefully that will overheat him this time. He hasn't shut down, but he is now running very hot. Okay, here comes the Wasp Lamb again. Let's see if he'll jump, he'll fall, and hopefully he'll finally get that last point of injury to knock the darn pilot out. Is that a blue screen of death for a zombie mech when it falls over and knocks itself out? Oh, he survived again! Unbelievable! How are we ever going to get him? Right, Wraith, come on, you need to hit the header on your next turn. Right, what have we got? We've got the Medusa has stood up, is not going to fall because we did not do a second emergency repair. Same with the Anubis, it did an emergency repair but it will not fall again, and I think it's probably pretty much fully repaired, look. Okay, that Medusa is now really quite nice and close to the Nightjar, so we can probably shut both of them down with heat and then focus on... If I move over here and focus on the Anubis... Oh, laser pulse module off first, because otherwise it could explode on me. Okay, we're nice and close to the Anubis, we've got maximum damage. Let's see if we can finally get a head hit. We don't, but we cause emergency repairs. He's going to fall back. That's absolutely fine. We know he's already bleeding, so hopefully he'll bleed a bit faster. Okay, ERPPCs, what can we do this time? We're going to try and take out the Medusa because it's nice and close, should be an easy shot. Once again, we're aiming for the head. We've got our capacitors on, and here we go. We've got a head hit. The Medusa's out of action. Fantastic. So there's only 3 left. Now unfortunately I have not been able to shoot this Wasp Lamb again since he fell last time, so he is going to get a proper turn. Because he has gone before Wraith managed to. Here he goes. Yep, I've been hit with Inferno Fluid. I don't really know if I want to be hit by a pirate's fluids or a zombie's fluids. Okay. Right. Wraith, take down that blimmin' Wasp. I mean, how many times do we have to shoot it? We're going to aim for a headshot. We're going to have to put the pulse module back on because we don't have the accuracy that we did. Now he's standing. Let's see if we can get that headshot. No, but we've caused an emergency repair, so he is down. Will this finally finish him off? He's avoided the injury again. Unbelievable.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay, right. We're going to go and blast the poor old Nightjar with another couple of Infernos. Hopefully make him finally shut down. There he goes. The Nightjar has now shut down. That's the start of the end for that one. The Anubis should fall straight away because he did do emergency repairs on the ground. As you can see, fighting zombies, it's all about maximising their emergency repairs so that they stand up and fall right back down again. I really should put that Chumbawamba soundtrack to these because it would be so fitting. And down goes the Anubis again. Okay, he's got 2 out of 3 of his points have now been knocked out. The Nightjar has taken quite severe damage, but he did start up again and moved. Now that's strange. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to move forward with the ERPPCs, and this time I'm going to use rain to try and take out the Nightjar. As you can see, it's quite badly damaged, so if we can get a head hit, we're down. We didn't get a head hit, but we have caused an emergency repairs, so he's falling over. Okay, the pilot's 2 out of 3, this is looking good.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay, as we know, last turn the little Wasp did 1 lot of emergency repairs and fell, so we need to make sure we get another emergency repairs on him, but we're going to aim for the head again and hopefully take it out once and for all.
Roger that. Firing on target.
emergency repairs, but again he has not taken damage to the pilot.
Huh?
Well, when it's his turn to stand up, I'm sure we'll see if he actually manages to fall over and get injured
got your
finally.
back.
And then we'll do the same again with the Anubis. So we're moving up nice and close there with Harkonnen and shooting it in the head while it's on the ground. As you can see, 1 point of damage or transfer across the central torso, and he'll be emergency repairing too. We forced an emergency repair. We know he's only got one single
Punch right through his armor.
point left before he's knocked out, or blue screened of death. Let's see if we BSOD the Inuit. Go on mate, fall over. Knock yourself out, literally. Where's he going? Come on, take your turn. He's thinking about how to move without... Oh, he's jumping behind me, and he's falling over on the building. Is it enough? Yes, he's knocked out. That's another one down. And you can see that means we've now got complete salvage of that one as well, because the pilot's gone, and the mech was completely undamaged because it had just done emergency repairs. Right, Nightgyre. Let's lob a couple more Infernos straight at your head.
Firing everything I've got.
We just need one more point of damage onto the pilot and he'll be out. It's the same with this Wasp though. Let's see, what is this? Fall number 7 since we've been waiting for the Wasp to finally fall over and die? Where's he gone? I've lost track. There he goes, and he's still avoided damage. How on earth are we going to get this guy?
Orders.
Come on Wraith, you've got to be able to do it. I'm not even sure she can get... Oh no, she can just about get a line of sight on it. Okay, we are once again going for the head on the Wasp. Have we finally hit it? No, but we forced emergency repairs.
When I
We
see
haven't
you,
yet
you'll
crit-
take
I
it
mean-
and like it.
This Wasp has got things like Inferno bombs that can explode, but no, it's not wanting
to
to.
me.
It's just quite happy sort of mosey on around and eventually get damaged, hopefully. Right, so,
Roger that.
Harkonnen, can you finish off the Nightgyre? We've got good accuracy, we've got large supras in damage mode. No, we haven't managed to hit the head, we haven't forced an emergency repairs. He's panicked for what it's worth, that just means he's less accurate. Because as I said, you cannot make these guys eject. AIs are just, well, they're part of the machine, literally, so of course they can't eject. Come on little Wasp, fall over and hurt yourself this time. Again! That's number 8 or 9, unbelievable.
What's up, boss?
Maybe I should go and kick it using my quad. Right, we're going to turn off the PPC capacitor because we really don't need it now and I don't want it to start overheating. Look at the state of this Nightgyre. It's going to do emergency repairs any second, so it'll fall anyway. Yeah, we failed to hit the pilot, but he has done emergency repairs.
Reporting critical hit. Waiting on you, Commander.
Oh, Ether, what are we going to do? Can we go far enough away that we can then actually lob a shell
To the metal.
into the Wasp? Oh, well, let's just do it. It doesn't matter if it hits me. I'm going to aim just past him so that there's less risk of it hitting me. We've still avoided any injury to his head. I'm not sure if we can actually get Wraith in there this time, so I'm afraid I think the Wasp is going to survive for another turn. Okay, the Nightgyre will fall, and it will also probably overheat and shut down. Should fall because he did emergency repairs, but he didn't. That's interesting. So if they stand and overheat, they avoid falling.
Good to go.
Right, can I get up there? I cannot. Oh, I'm just going to have to do my best at getting closer for next turn. Oh, there he goes. He fell, but it took an extra turn. Okay, that's the Nightgyre down. Sort of a little bit out of sequence, but hey, what can you do? Right, I don't think any of my other units can currently hit. No, we've got nobody that can shoot where the Wasp is apart from Ether. So we're going to have to hold out,
Let him come.
and we're going to have to let
I'll be
Ether take a shot. So we'll scoot away as far as we can. And we'll lob a couple straight onto it. We're going to make sure we actually take out the center. Oh, I'm too close. Okay, we're going to have to aim just beyond him again. Is that close? Yeah, that's fine.
All weapons are
Hopefully it
go.
will take out emergency
I'm taking
repairs.
a
Good. The
pounding,
Wasp will
Commander.
at least fall. We'll reserve out Harkonnen again, just in case the Wasp goes and jumps to somewhere that we can get it. We just need one more injury. This is the really frustrating bit about them, when they just keep resisting those injuries. Okay, he's falling down again. And he's avoided it again.
Ready to get it on.
Honestly, at this point, I don't know if I should laugh or cry. I mean, that Wasp is a super zombie.
Roger that.
That is, I'm pretty sure now, 9 times he's fallen and avoided knocking himself out.
Talk to me.
Well, we'll bring the others into play as well. Hopefully with enough guns we can finally take down a Wasp lamb. I mean, 30-ton lamb. And we can't kill it. It's, I'm actually quite enjoying this. It's becoming quite amusing. Right, we are now close enough that the Black Rose can kick it. Quads, of course, do extra damage from kicking. You can see 263 points. The problem is, I can't actually take out his legs.
Moving to position.
But we have forced an emergency repairs by kicking it, so it will fall down yet
I
again.
hear ya.
Okay, we're going to come up to the top with Wraith, and we're going to try once again to shoot it in the head. Let's see what we can do. Come on, just one
Time to
headshot.
die.
Have we got it? No, we haven't got it again. And the
And there's more where that
the
came
Inferno
from.
bombs once again have not been critted
How can I help?
to the point that they explode.
Aye, aye.
Okay, let's move the others up and let's hope that we finally get him to fall over and injure himself. This is turning into quite a funny funny mission. We're just basically just running around waiting for this little tiny zombie to go and knock itself out. How many turns have we waited now? Here he goes. Turn 10. Let's see if turn 10 is the lucky one for us and he finally gets knocked out. So he'll move, probably by jumping. Here he goes. And he'll fall and... Oh my god. 10! No, this is just... this is really crazy.
What can I do for you?
Oh dear. Right, come on. I just need one head hit, I just need him to knock himself out, and it will all be over.
Here we go.
Can you imagine if we have this when we're fighting the super heavy mechs and one of them just will not die?
Orders.
It could be a very, very long mission. I might end up splitting one of the missions in 6 or 7 parts just because we're waiting for a super heavy to actually die. Ah, come on. Finish off this zombie.
Firing.
Is that the problem? Has he got a torso mounted cockpit? Is that why we can't take him out of action? Do you know, I think he has. I think the pilot is in the torso. Because we clearly got a head hit there, but it hasn't caused an injury. So I would imagine the only way we can get him is by him falling over.
Waiting for orders.
We'll move away a little bit with the Black Rose, but it's not like I can do anything from here anyway.
Greeting.
Oh, maybe I could. I could always blow up the 3 buildings.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Except the one that he's on.
Ooh, took a heavy hit there.
Okay. Come on, turn 11. Are you going to knock yourself out this time? What this has taught me is that if you have a zombie with a torso cockpit like this guy does, it becomes really, really hard to beat. Okay, turn 11. Has he done it? Oh, not again. I am really wondering. Let's have a look. Has he got it? He has. Torso mount lamb cockpit quick cell. Is this why we can't kill him?
I hear ya.
Is it ever going to be possible to kill him?
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Well, we've now got all of our guns being brought to bear. Let's just shoot straight into the central torso and see if we can cause something to happen. Anything to happen.
Yeah, critical hit.
Let's have a look actually. Where have you got ammunition or anything like that? Right torso maybe? Left torso? I don't know. We now can't see. That's frustrating.
How can I help?
Okay, let's move in closer with Harkonnen. See if we're able to see what's in each torso now. We cannot. Ah, okay. I'm going to risk shooting one of the torsos this time, just in case we can cause it to explode. No, nothing.
Commander.
This may be an infinite mission. In which case, I've babbled on for about like forever.
I'm already there.
And you guys are never going to actually be able to see this because I'm going to have to re-record it. Oh, that would be funny.
Affirmative.
Let's take down this building.
Payday.
Okay, come on, little wasp lamb. Please injure yourself this time. Otherwise, I'm going to have to make a ticket. I don't know why I'm telling you, because if I make a ticket, again, you're not even going to see this happen, are you? Knocked down. Is he going to finally get injured? No, he's not.
Good to go.
Ah, this is getting silly.
Cooling.
What else can we do? How else can we injure the pilot when he's got a
Got your
torso
back.
mount? Right, we're going to go in and kick him. We're going to fire our Supras at maximum damage. Something's got to give at some point,
The hell with
surely.
the weapons.
No, I've got an idea. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have to move my mechs out of the way next turn. And I think we're just going to have to try overheating him. I can't see any other options that we've got now. Maybe if we overheat him, we could finally cause that pilot to die. We'll try that side this time, see if there's anything there that can blow up. No. Life support destroyed, not that it helps.
Another hit like that and you're toast.
What's up, boss? Position confirmed.
Where else can we try? We've already tried to blow up everything, haven't we?
Locked on.
Yep, we're going to try and overheat him.
Heavy damage.
We're going to move back, and we will try and lob a whole load of infernos on him in a couple of
On my
turns'
way.
time. But obviously with my own mechs out, I don't really want to do that. I mean, okay, they've got really good heat resistance, but I mean, it's one thing having good heat resistance. It's another having your own pilot lobbing a couple of inferno long-tom shells at you every turn. Come on, little wasp lamb, you can do it. You can injure yourself. Okay, he's jumped, he's falling, and he's absolutely fine once again. Okay, we're going to move back so that we can indeed do, so that we can try and shoot him using infernos. Let's just try and take him out again. It won't help because we can't hit him in the head. Okay, we need to get Harkonnen out of the way because he's way too close if I'm going to start lobbing infernos at that.
Moving at a sprint.
Okay, now it's Ether's turn to lob some infernos. I'm going to put Vigilance on because then he can go and lob them very quickly next turn. So here we go. Let's start the cooking. Okay, we've almost caused him to overheat straight away. He's taken full damage as well, but it hasn't hurt the pilot.
Yes, Commander.
And we'll go across over here as well. We're going to just keep blasting him into central. There's nothing on it that can explode, I don't think. I mean, at least if we had ammo present, we could hopefully take him down, but it's not looking promising.
I think I hit something good.
Okay, the lamb is going to stand up. He will overheat, and then he will fall when I start my next turn. We haven't had any injury. Again, we've had an explosion check. It's caused the Inferno ammo to explode, but it did not hurt the
Good
pilot.
to go.
Okay, we've only got 10 shots, so I'm just going to use one at a time. One should be more than enough to shoot and take him down. Emergency repairs have started. He
Critical
will now
hit,
fall.
Commander.
Still not been injured.
Good to go.
At this point, I'm thinking this is more and more likely to be a ticketing issue because I can't see how we're ever going to take him down at this rate.
Want some more, huh?
I mean, is there anything we can aim at that's got specific bits that I just don't know?
I've got your back.
It just doesn't look to me as though there's anything we can shoot that's going to actually cause him to explode, cause him to injure the pilot.
Say goodbye.
Yes, we've done it! He's gone!
That's one left.
Finally, the overheating actually won. Oh, right, I don't know about you guys, but I need a break after that battle. That was ludicrous. I'm going to ticket that anyway because That needs looking at. He was almost impossible to kill. Okay, second mission is now over. Okay, 2.3 million well-earned sea bills. I mean, that was a battle and a half, wasn't it? Right, our mechs are all in really good shape. So if we've got another consecutive, we will be just fine. But I'm hoping it'll be slightly shorter than that one. Where was it? The Wasp Lamb. There it is. The Wasp QSC. What a little toad. Oh, I'm going to pick up the 100-ton Xanthos, because that is the... I don't think I've owned that one before. Excellent. Okay, moving on to the next mission.